This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Pool Corp. Create your ultimate backyard. Visit swimmingpool.com, the outdoor living experts.
Watching these kids grow up is amazing, but keeping up with a growing family can be a challenge. 3 boys need a lot of school supplies and sports gear, so we started using our family pumpkin farm to help us keep up. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation. It's my personal responsibility.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for your family's future isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find a representative near you at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Busey Bank. Busey, your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
We started growing pumpkins and selling pumpkins in a roadside stand the first year my 10-year-old was born. People come, pick out their pumpkins, and they put their money in the box. We have the kids help out on the farm, and they get to keep the money for their college savings. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for college isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find an authorized representative near you at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com. And by Pool Corp. Create your ultimate backyard. Visit swimmingpool.com, the outdoor living experts.
Watching these kids grow up is amazing, but keeping up with a growing family can be a challenge. 3 boys need a lot of school supplies and sports gear, so we started using our family pumpkin farm to help us keep up. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation. It's my personal responsibility.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for your family's future isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find a representative near you at takesimplesteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com. And by Busey Bank. Busey, your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
We started growing pumpkins and selling pumpkins in a roadside stand the first year my 10-year-old was born. People come, pick out their pumpkins, and they put their money in the box. We have the kids help out on the farm, and they get to keep the money for their college savings. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for college isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find an authorized representative near you at takesimplesteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And welcome to the Hoffman Estates High School, the home of the Hawks. And welcome to the championship match of the Illinois High School Association Boys State Volleyball Finals. For this championship match, the guests on the scoreboard will be the Griffins of Lincoln Way East High School. The Griffins entered today's championship match with an overall record of 38 wins and 3 losses, and defeated New Trier in the semifinals this morning to reach the championship match. Now please meet Coach Christopher Fiore, who has an overall record of 291 wins and 58 losses in his 9-year career. The home team on the scoreboard are the Wildcats of Neuqua Valley High School out of Naperville. The Wildcats enter this championship match with an overall record of 33 wins and 7 losses and defeated Glenbard West this morning in the semifinal to reach the championship match. Now please meet Coach Eric Mendoza, who has an overall record of 303 wins and 110 losses in his 11-year career. Now let's meet the players for both teams, the starters for both teams in alternating fashion. First for the Griffins, a 5'10" junior, the libero, number 3, Danny Piscini. For the Wildcats, a 5'6" senior, also the libero, number 1, Francisco Comas. For the Griffins, a 6'4" senior middle hitter, number 5, Louis Zavala. For the Wildcats, a 5'11" senior outside hitter, number 3, Mark Borghese. For the Griffins, a 6'1" senior outside hitter, number 8, Ian Hyatt. For the Wildcats, a 6'1" senior outside hitter, number 6, Jeremy Crow. For the Griffins, a 6'6" senior middle hitter, 14, Mike Herlihy. For the Wildcats, a 6'3" junior middle hitter, number 8, Ryan McGlattery. For the Griffins, a 6'4" senior outside hitter, 15, Mark Warbleski. For the Wildcats, a 5'10" senior setter, number 11, Andrew Schlegel. For the Griffins, a 6'4" junior middle hitter, 16, Will McPhillips. For the Wildcats, a 6'7" junior setter, number 12, Kevin Calling. Finally, for the Griffins, a 5'10" junior setter, 18, Brent O'Donnell. And for the Wildcats, a 6'6" junior middle hitter, 15, Jeremy Cardenas. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Griffins of Lincoln Way East, the Wildcats of Neuqua Valley for the championship.
Welcome to Hoffman Estates High School and welcome to the IHSA Boys Volleyball State Championship 2018. I am Scott Slocum here on IHSA TV. Who says South Suburbs can't play boys high school volleyball? Southwest Suburban Naperville Neuqua Valley Wildcats against South Suburban Lincoln Way East, the Griffins from Frankfort. It's good to have you aboard on this Saturday night, and this should be a monumental clash between two powers, Neuqua Valley at 33-7 and Lincoln Way East at 38-3. It is a pleasure to have you on board. These two teams both survived heart stoppers earlier today. Neuqua Valley lost the first set against Glenbard West 24-26, but then won 25-22 and 25-20. Lincoln Way East was dead in the water. They got smoked by New Trier 14-25. They trailed 17-12 in the second set before rallying and winning 25-22, 25-17. And here we go. Lincoln Way East will be on the right side in their black uniforms with blue and white trim. The Wildcats from Neuqua Valley on the left side of your screen with yellow shirts with navy blue trim and navy blue shorts.
Neuqua Valley will serve first to begin set number 1. Andrew Slago to serve, number 11.
And we're underway. Neuqua will serve. State championship match in front of a big crowd is underway. And a quick start for Luis Zavala, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Griffins.
15, Mark Morpleski to serve.
You have the DuPage Valley Conference going up against the Southwest Suburban. And right down the line goes the big gun, Jeremy Grove, and you are not going to believe the numbers this kid has through 2 matches. That was his, are you ready for this? His 53rd kill in 2 matches and 2 points. And he's hitting close to 400. Numbers I don't think I've ever seen at the state finals before. His serve there was long.
For the Griffins, Luis Zavala to serve.
And here's Luis Zavala. Had a big game earlier today. Sent a lightning bolt across the net. That ball hit the antenna. That'll be a point in favor of the Griffins. And as you look across on your screen at the top there, all of those front section seats there are occupied by Lincoln Way students. They brought a bunch of them out here today. And that ball sails long.
Serve went long. Number 8.
These two teams have met before,
Gabe Shura.
and Lincoln Way East lost to Neuqua Valley in 3 back on the 31st of March at the Tiger Classic. And a big kill. Herlihy letting fly with that good right hand. That left hand is bandaged up, but it doesn't affect his swing.
13, Jeremy Walsh in to serve. 11, George Coogan in.
George Coogan enters the game for the Lincoln Way East Griffins. Head coach Christopher Fiore. He's already got 1 state title, and he's got his ring on tonight. And there's a serve into the net from Jeremy Walsh. The assistants that were with Fiore back in 2014 all wore their rings tonight. And they are big. And there's a serve from big Kevin Calling into the net.
15, Mark Morpleski back in. Ian Pyatt to serve.
Here's Pyatt to serve. Pyatt had a real rough first couple of games, but he caught fire at the end of the second set and then was unstoppable in the third set earlier today in the victory over New Trier. Calling, quick set to Ryan McGlattery, and McGlattery misfires. And McGlattery comes through this time. He hit it off that injured left hand of Herlihy. Mark Borghese will serve. Gonna go to Herlihy, and he will record yet another kill. Herlihy leads this team with 19 kills so far. Pyatt's got 18. Lincoln East is a team hitting .333. Neuqua hitting a very snazzy .402. Okay, that's more than snazzy. And there's another kill on the outside there for Jeremy Grove.
Carson Gentry is now in for Neuqua Valley. And number 1, Francisco Comas to serve.
Here's Comas, got 21 digs so far. Quick set to the outside and a rocket from George Coogan. A 6'7" senior is headed to Dominican University.
16, Will McPhillips.
Lincoln Waste Griffin roster is littered with kids going to the next level. Zavala, Augustana, Pyatt, Loyola, Coogan, Dominican, Cox is going to Clark, Herlihy, Loyola, Robalewski, Augustana, McPhillips just a junior but has already been offered by Ohio State. Quick set, and that is out, was not touched. Point in favor of the Griffins, and they, just like that, have moved out to a 4-point cushion. That ball is long. And Lincoln East playing with a lot of confidence here in the early going. And a timeout taken by Neuqua Valley. Eric Mendoza doesn't want this first set to get away from him. And it truly is remarkable where Lincoln East was just a few hours ago playing against New Trier. New Trier was fired up. They were emotional. They won the first set 25-14 and really probably embarrassed Lincoln East. If you ask Coach Ferrari, he probably was like, I can't believe we played like that. And then they seemingly were cruising in the second set up 17-12, and something clicked, and Lincoln Way outscored New Trier the rest of the way. I think it was 39-18 over the last game plus. You don't usually see that at this level. And now they're using that momentum to their advantage here to start the state championship game.
18, Brent O'Donnell will serve at 10-5.
The serve from Brent O'Donnell is a good one. Grove continues his red-hot play.
Grove with the kill. 11, Andrew Schlago in to serve.
Phillips is blocked, but it's out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Griffins, and they continue to hang on to that 5-point cushion.
To serve.
Wobaleski. It's a lot of topspin on that, but hits it just long.
Jeremy Grove to serve.
Neuqua still trying to find its way. Its attack percentage up to this point, 0.
Boykin back in.
Lincoln Way East, are you ready for this? They're hitting 1,000. A perfect 5 for 5. And Grove hit the top of the net. A super play by Pyatt to keep it alive, but then it was hit wide.
Hit attempt went wide. Point for the Wildcat.
Back-to-back points here from Neuqua. Just trying to find their way, get their footing here in this championship match. That ball is long. Neuqua's never been this far before. 2007, they finished third. In 2008, with Coach Mendoza taking over, they also finished third. But there was about a 9-year break between quarterfinal appearances from 2009 to this year for the Wildcats. From the back, it's Grove, and he hit the net. Points for the Griffins. Now they score back-to-back points to regain that 5-point advantage. Here's Luis Zavala. had a very nice tournament as well. Zavala up to this point with 6 kills. Dink over the top, nicely done by Kevin Calling. Here's Sharash to serve. Down 9-13. Nice job by O'Donnell. Took a bad pass from Pyatt and turned it into a good set. But Neuqua ends up winning the point.
That was free Marco Gizzi with the tip. Free Danny Piscinians back in for the Griffins.
Shiros will serve again. And a big hit from the junior, McPhillips. Well, he is fun to watch. McPhillips sits, Walsh comes in to serve. Coogan in. And O'Donnell out. And there's their setter, Kevin Calling, with the rocket. In case you missed our 2 previous broadcasts here on IHSA TV, Kevin Calling, 6'7" junior, was invited to try out for the U.S. Junior National Team. So after the regional championship, he headed to Colorado Springs, where he was for about a week. He just found out 2 days ago, or even yesterday, that he didn't make the team. So he hopped back on a flight, and while Neuqua was playing against Lincoln Way West in the quarterfinals, he literally was in the air. And he landed last night in Chicago and was able to make it here earlier today. And what a boost. Neuqua doesn't beat Glenbard West without Kevin Calling. Calling in that match earlier today, 5 kills, had 9 assists, blocks, but just his overall presence at 6 feet 7 inches tall. What a play, but I think they're going to call over the line in the middle, and they are. Neuqua making a bit of a run. They're within 2 now. And you talk about winding up and letting loose. That's Robileski. That ball bounced off one of the Neuqua kids and all the way up into the upper deck it went. Here is Pacini serving, the little left-hander. Grove again with another kill. I know no one's unstoppable, but Jeremy Grove is about as close to unstoppable as I've seen. Approaching the 60 kill mark in 2 full games and 1 half set. Pyatt had a hard time receiving that, so East will just send it over. A big chance here for Neuqua to get to within 1. Grove was dug this time, but it's out of bounds. Real nice play by Robileski, the outside, showing his versatility. But just like that, it's a 1-point game. Timeout East. They were leading 13-8 moments ago, and just like that, it's 16-15. And Neuqua in their match against Glenbard West earlier today, they lost early, and I think everybody thought, 3-time defending champ Hilltoppers, who, by the way, finished 3rd, defeating New Trier 25-15, 25-22. Thought the Hilltoppers were just going to roll. But then Neuqua bounced back, got the momentum with the 25-22 victory in Game 2, and then won in set number 3, 25-20, and looked strong doing it. A little bit of a slow start again here for the Wildcats, but they're a point away from tying this opening set.
When play resumes, Francisco Comas to serve at 15-16.
Francisco Comas in the libero jersey sends it over. That ball is out. And we are tied. Six of the last 9 points to Neuqua. They had a chance to take their first lead. And they go to Grove. And for one of the few times Grove is stuffed, George Coogan.
16, Will McPhillips back in.
They sent a double at him. And that time it worked. Brent O'Donnell will be serving here. Chance here for East on the block. And McPhillips
16, Will McPhillips.
hit it hard, and it turned and looked at the student body right behind him and said to him, "Oh my, did you see that?" Yes, we did. Another good serve. Forces Neuqua just to send it across. Going to go to McPhillips again. Didn't get much on this one, but Curling had a hard time. It's kicked in the air by Comus. What a shot. Not this time, though. McPhillips with the kill. What a play, though, by Comus. Kind of like a bicycle kick you'd see in soccer. And a timeout taken by Coach Mendoza. It was 16-16. Neuqua was serving 3 consecutive points for the Griffins, and they now lead 19-16 nearing the end of the opening set. That's the 3rd time today we've seen someone use the kick. And if you don't watch volleyball, you may not realize that that's okay. It's one of the few sports, trying to think of any others. I guess football, you can use both your feet and your hands, but basketball, the ball touches your feet, it's a kicking violation. Soccer, ball touches your hand, it's a handball. So it's one of those sports where, hell, whatever you got, just use it. Keep it alive, keep it off the floor. (19-16), the Griffins on top. And Brent O'Donnell, the junior starting setter, will continue to serve. Outside. Pyatt gives it a great effort. Passini, and then set over by Robalewski. Not this time, though. Matt Coyne. A rare kill for Coyne. Here's Schlegel. And that ball is out. All the officials looked at each other as if to say, okay, it's out. Did anyone touch it at the net? And the answer to that question was no. Back-to-back points by Neuqua, and they have a chance to tie it right here. McPhillips blocked. That ball is in. Point for Neuqua. We're tied at 19. Well, Neuqua just doesn't go away. Trailed by 3 on a couple of different occasions, and now they're tied again. Pyatt with a bad pass, and that's going to be a lead for Neuqua Valley, 20-19. They've scored 4 in a row. And a timeout taken by Coach Fiore. It was just like that, the Griffins find themselves down. Two schools, both two of the bigger schools in the state of Illinois. Lincoln Way East with just under 3,000 students. Neuqua, 3,700 students. It's located right off of 95th Street and Route 59 in Naperville. Lincoln Way East is just off of Route 30 and LaGrange, Route 45 in Frankfort. Lincoln Way East campus used to be the freshman center when Lincoln Way had one high school. The upperclassmen would go to Central and the freshmen would go to East. But then East, of course, became its own school a handful of years ago as the Lincoln Way area, Frankfort, Frankfort Square, Mokina, New Lenox, Manhattan all began to grow. And of course, New Lenox. And Phillips is blocked. Cowling with the block, and it's a 2-point cushion now for Neuqua. And boy, have they turned this thing around. 5 consecutive points. Phillips didn't want to go back after that double, so he dinked it over. Calling does the same. Phillips mishit. It's out of bounds. 22-19. Do you believe this? A 6-0 run. Oh, great play by Comas. No one there to help him out, though.
Official time.
Lincoln Way East knows a little bit about coming from behind as well. We saw it this afternoon. And here is Blake Boykin. Boykin, the nice save. And they go back to the big gun, Jeremy Grove, and Grove gives Neuqua a 3-point lead at 23-20. And here's Grove to serve. That ball is in, an ace. Boy, if you're Lincoln Way East, you have to be sitting here saying to yourself, what happened? We led 19-16. And now it's set point. And now it's the set. An ace for Jeremy Grove, who easily has been this tournament's most outstanding player. Ten of the last 11 points for Neuqua Valley. Set number 1 in the books. The Wildcats are 1 set away from the school's first ever state championship.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com. And by Pool Corp. Create your ultimate backyard. Visit swimmingpool.com, the outdoor living experts.
Watching these kids grow up is amazing, but keeping up with a growing family can be a challenge. 3 boys need a lot of school supplies and sports gear, so we started using our family pumpkin farm to help us keep up. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation. It's my personal responsibility.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for your family's future isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find a representative near you at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com. And by Busey Bank. Busey, your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
We started growing pumpkins and selling pumpkins in a roadside stand the first year my 10-year-old was born. People come, pick out their pumpkins, and they put their money in the box. We have the kids help out on the farm, and they get to keep the money for their college savings. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for college isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find an authorized representative near you at takesimplesteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggis.com.
Set one to Neuqua Valley, and how about the performance from this young man? Jeremy Grove now with 7 kills in that first game has 59. 59 here this weekend alone. And he's hitting over 400 for the weekend as well. He's 7 kills, 2 errors, 11 total attacks, 455. No one else in this tournament has even come close to putting up the numbers he has. Lincoln Waste in that first set hit 217. 250 for Neuqua is all. But Grove was just unstoppable. And we're underway. Grove right back at it. This time he's blocked. They're going to feed him again. Blocked again. First point, second set. It's going to go to the Griffins. McPhillips led Lincoln Waste with 4 kills, 3 for Mike Herlihy, and that serve sails too long.
To serve number 11.
Herlihy, the Loyola-bound middle hitter. Well, we've seen about, I think, 4 kids this weekend in this tournament going to Loyola next year. If you're Loyola, you really don't need to search anyplace else other than Chicagoland for your talent. There's plenty of it here. Save your money on your recruiting budget. McPhillips. Longest point of the match, Pyatt. And Pyatt, that ball's still alive. It hit the basketball standard, and that's okay. Herlihy makes sure this point ends right now. Ball can bounce off anything except for the back wall. Can hit the ceiling, can hit the lights, the basketball hoops, anything, and it's still alive, which is a very odd rule, but one that has been consistent with boys volleyball. The ball is long. Grove tried going back to the well. How about those 2 aces to end the first set? 4-2 here is Piscini. Oh, nice soft serve. Chance here for East. Gonna go to Pyatt. And he is blocked. Cardenas, 6'6" junior. Closing in on the 100 block mark for the year. That's a lot of blocks. McPhillips hits it right in front of Sharosh and Schlegel.
13, Jeremy Walsh to the serve. 11, George Coogan. And
Lincoln Waste team, 4 returning starters, 10 seniors. Had expectations to get back to the championship game where a year ago they lost in 3 to Glenbard West. Pyatt rolls it over the top, pancake nice by Grove. That gives Neuqua a chance to still win the point. Until Zavala decides to take matters into his own hands. This is exactly the same way the first set started off, with Lincoln Waste not dominating but somewhat in control. Then the wheels fell off, and they lost 10 of the last 11 points. And Neuqua gets one here. They go to Borghese. Coyne re-enters for Neuqua Valley. And here's Calling to serve. Boykin handles that easily. Pyatt hit the back wall.
Get a 10-point ball. Point for the Wildcats.
And Calling does the same. So the two big guns trade mishits, and it's 7-5 in favor of Lincoln Way East. Good serve from Pyatt. Caught Comas by surprise a little bit. Grove will get another kill because that ball was tipped at the net.
With the kill deflected out of bounds. 3. Mark Borghese to serve.
Calling goes back, and he hits Coyne, and Coyne hits successfully. 7-7.
To tie it at 7.
Free ball here. Calling sets. You know who. It's the Jeremy Grove Show, folks. When you have a kid that's on a hot streak like him, you got a shot to win it all. And Neuqua is in the driver's seat to win their first ever state title. Thanks to him. Luis Zavala ties the game at 8. If you're a Lincoln Way East sports fan, your softball team lost to Neuqua today. The sectional championship at Joliet West. They were the number 1 team in the state, and they lost to Neuqua. So boys volleyball's got to come through here tonight. Boy, nice work by Neuqua with the pancake. Cross court. And a kill for Robalewski. There's another one. I don't know if I can use any more words to describe what Jeremy Grove has done this weekend. What we've got to do now is get out the record book and see who's got the record for individual kills in a state tournament. Robalewski, there's the dig in the back row there from Gentry. And Grove, another one. He's had to have shattered the record already. Pyatt into the net. And Neuqua, 2-point advantage, timeout Griffins.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this match, there will be awards for the first.
So let's see how the Neuqua Valley boys baseball team did today. If you're a Neuqua Valley fan, your baseball team played Plainfield North at Hinsdale South and lost 11-3. So it'll be up to the boys volleyball team to carry the banner today. And they're doing a good job of carrying the banner, that's for sure.
Please stay seated. We'll get going very quickly at the conclusion of the match.
What's remarkable is yesterday, Neuqua was pushed by Lincoln Way West without Kevin Calling. It's 26-24, 23-25, 25-23. They almost weren't even on to day number 2. And here they are, leading 1-0 and leading in the second set in the state championship match. Comas. Herlihy. Hurley seems to be their security blanket. When they need a point, they go to the big guy inside. That was the 7th kill for Hurley without an error up to this point. Calling to Grove, and he's blocked by McPhillips. That's twice he's done that today.
Check that, 16 Will McPhillips on the block. To tie it at 11.
11 all with Brent O'Donnell serving. And a kill for Cardenas. That's the first kill for the middle from Neuqua Valley. Nice serve from Schlegel. Really dipped there at the end, and Pyatt couldn't handle it. Once again, they need a point. They go to big number 14. Here's Blake Boykin, one of 10 seniors on this Lincoln Way East roster. Pyatt. That's out. That's a point for the Griffins. We're tied at 13. Nice placement from Calling. He's so smart. 6'7", he's officially a setter, but can play any position, even libero on the court. Grove, that one should have been let go by Boykin, but couldn't get out of the way of it. But his teammates help him out. Ian Pyatt with the block of Kevin Calling. Grove can't get it over the net from the back. He's been very good at that this weekend, but that time he misfired. Lincoln Way East up by a point now, 15-14. Good coverage there by Comas. Grove from the back. Boykin the dig. Pyatt rolled it over, kept alive by Calling. He doesn't miss too many times in a row.
Number 6. Gabe Shirash in the serve. Ryan McLattery back in. 8 and 9.
Shirash will serve. 15 all. McPhillips with another kill.
16, Will McPhillips with the kill.
Walsh and Coogan return for East. Sitting down O'Donnell
13, Jeremy Walsh
and
in the
McPhillips.
serve. 11, George Coogan back in. And number 1, Francisco Camas back in.
And Borghese. Nice kill for Mark. Well, all these 6'6" guys and 6'5" guys out here, it's nice to see a 6'11" outside hitter.
12, Kevin Calling to serve.
That, by the way, was the 4th kill for Borghese. Side out, Lincoln Way East.
Gillespie back in, Ian Pyatt to serve. Number 8.
Point Griffins.
Goes wide.
So they've opened up a little light between them and Neuqua Valley, but it's only 2. And calling will get called for, no, I thought he was going to get called for a lift, but East will get called. Coogan will get called for reaching over the net. Well, that is a call that is so inconsistent. They reach over the net all the time. And it's strange when it's called and when it's not called. There's an ace for Borghese. 18 all. Coogan. Nope. Make that Zavala. Nice job by East, giving up a couple of points in a row, coming back. They find success when they go to the middle. Neuqua doesn't have one of those big 6'8" middles. There's an ace. Beautifully done by Zavala. He took that all the way from the left, cross court, right in front of Jeremy Grove. It's going back that way again. Comas had trouble with it, but they'll send it across. Herlihy, kill for Big Mike. Timeout, Neuqua Valley. Neuqua led 13-11 and actually 14-13, but Lincoln Way East is kind of taken off here a little bit, just kind of similar to what happened in the first set. Lincoln Way East led, and then 10 of the last 11 points scored by Neuqua Valley. There's a good look at the Griffins of head coach Christopher Fiore. 290 wins in 9 years. Do the math on that. It's a lot of wins in a short period of time. When they won it all in 2014, the Griffins went 41-1. 34 wins in 16, 32 wins last year, and now 38 wins. And this will be the school's 4th trophy, a 4th under Don Murphy in 07, Fiore a 1st in 14, a 2nd last year, and this year no worse than 2nd. 21-18, the Griffins up by 3. Zavala will continue to serve. That ball is, they say, in. No, it was out. That's what I thought. That was awfully tough. It was about 6 feet in front of the line judge. I don't think she had a real good look at it because it was clearly out from where we're sitting. We're in the balcony, though, on the other side. Probably had a better view than her, though, because we could see the separation between the ball and the line. Boy, Zavala doing a good job serving. And Grove hit that outside. Well, it looks like we're headed to a 3rd set. Would you expect anything else when it comes to Neuqua and Lincoln Way East playing for a state championship? 23-18, 23-19. What a job by Zavala, though. 6-0 run by the Griffins to open this one up. Comas try to pull a little magic out of that right arm here, keep his team in this set. Set point. Coogan coming to life here. Griffin fans on their feet. They're about ready to see a 3rd and decisive set. But not before Grove collects yet another kill.
That was 6, Jeremy Grove with the kill. Andrew Schlegel in.
Schlegel's turn now. Need to kill off 4 more set points. Two down, 3 more to go.
That was 15, Jeremy Cardenas on the block.
Now this is the big one here. If Neuqua can score, Lincoln Waste will get tight. I guarantee you. We won't have to worry about it. Nice play by McPhillips. He took a little something off that. He knew he had a double in front of him, so he took it off and just kind of hit it softly over. It bounced off the hand of, I believe, Calling and out of bounds. And we are on our way to set number 3. 25-21, the Griffins win set 2. First one to 25 by 2 wins a state championship here on IHSA TV.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Pool Corp. Create your ultimate backyard. Visit swimmingpool.com, the outdoor living experts.
Watching these kids grow up is amazing, but keeping up with a growing family can be a challenge. 3 boys need a lot of school supplies and sports gear, so we started using our family pumpkin farm to help us keep up. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation. It's my personal responsibility.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for your family's future isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find a representative near you at takesimplesteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Busey Bank. Busey, your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
We started growing pumpkins and selling pumpkins in a roadside stand the first year my 10-year-old was born. People come, pick out their pumpkins, and they put their money in the box. We have the kids help out on the farm, and they get to keep the money for their college savings. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for college isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find an authorized representative near you at takesimplesteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com.
This place is rocking as you would expect. Lincoln Waste, Neuqua Valley, 2 heavyweights, toe-to-toe, and it's a 15th and final round. Lincoln Waste brought out a ton of students. Neuqua Valley, a lot of students as well. And everybody's waiting for the clock to tick down to have the lineup set so we can play one more set here in 2018. Neuqua looking for its first ever boys volleyball title. Lincoln Waste looking for volleyball title number 2. Lincoln Waste hit 407 that second set after 217 the first set. Neuqua 250 the first set, 222 the second set. And a good start here for the Griffins, up 1-0. In fact, Lincoln Waste brought so many fans, some of the students had to come over here on this side and sit in the upper balcony. Chance here for the Griffins. Pyatt will dink it over. That ball is blocked by Herlihy, but a kill. Jeremy Grove. Look at Grove's numbers now. 13 kills, so 65 now here in the tournament. Good receive there by Pacini. McPhillips just has to send it over on a quick set. And then Cardenas with the finish. Neuqua with back-to-back points, and they're on top 2-1. Pyatt. Again, the last two kill attempts for Lincoln East, McPhillips and Pyatt, they've taken a little something off it. I think McPhillips going to try to kill this one, and he did. Kept alive by Borghese, and we're going to get 4 hits called against Neuqua, 2-2. So if I'm seeing the record correctly for individual kills, I think it's 39 for a tournament. Dan Schultz, Oak Park and River Forest in the state final tournament. Pyatt, nice dig. And what are we going to get, a double hit here? Yep, we are, double hit. East with back-to-back points. They lead 3-2. I think it looks like it's 39. And Grove's got 65 already. So they're just going to completely rewrite the record book and probably retire that award. We'll do a little bit closer evaluation of that. Keep our eyes on the action here. It's 4-2. East is on top. And Pacini sent it into the net.
8, Ryan McClattery back in. Number 9, Gabe Shirashin to serve.
McPhillips.
Will McPhillips with the kill.
Maybe a future Ohio State Buckeye. Got an offer from the Big Ten team in Columbus, which plays in the Midwest Intercollegiate Volleyball Association. 5-3 the score. This is Jeremy Walsh. Boykin handles Grove somehow. Pyatt is blocked and cleaned up by Coogan.
With the tip.
6-3, and Walsh will serve again. 5'11" senior setter. Point for the Griffins, and they've opened up a 4-point lead. And a timeout taken by Neuqua Valley. And that is one fired up group of Griffins. One thing, though, that I'm sure Coach Fiore is telling him right now is that team over there wearing yellow, they love to come back when they're up against the wall, and Neuqua is now up against the wall. We're still early, though, in the third set. 7-3 in favor of the Griffins. Congratulations to Glenbard West. They followed up 3 consecutive state championships with a third-place finish. They handled New Trier earlier today, 25-16, 25-18 in the third-place match. They're probably going to need a new trophy case over in Glen Ellen at Glenbard West with all the hardware that Coach Genta Meyer is bringing back to town. 7-3. Walsh will serve again. Walsh takes a big breath and approaches, and that sails long. There's Kevin Calling, and he's got over 70 aces this year. No trouble there for Boykin. Yes, there was trouble, and it wasn't Boykin's fault. His serve receive was a little wide, but for some reason, Lincoln Waste just let it go out of bounds, and nobody went over after it. Back-to-back points by the Wildcats, and they're within 2. Double hit, the call. 3 consecutive points. And a timeout taken by Coach Fiore. And what did we say during that last timeout? We said Neuqua seems to play better when their backs are against the wall. They came out of that timeout staring up at a 7-3 deficit, and now they're only down by 1, 7-6. Hope you enjoyed our coverage all weekend long here on IHSA TV. Crew up here does a real nice job bringing you all the action. Got a lot of feedback from people via email today saying they're watching and enjoying. Watching some girls soccer. I think Wheaton St. Francis won the 2A, I believe, today.
Kevin Colleen will be serving.
Down at North Central College in Naperville. Here's Colleen to try to tie this one up. 1-1. Job by Piscini. Coogan hit it out of bounds. Not even close. That is long. And Lincoln Waste gets a side out, up by a point. Both teams have already used one timeout here. Pyatt with a good strong serve. Piscini with the set. Coogan dinks it over the top and down.
That was 11,
George Coogan. Future Dominican volleyball player from here in the suburbs. Pyatt again will line his serve across the net, and it's a good one. And a free ball here for the Griffins. See if they take advantage of it. They went to Pyatt in the back. He wasn't ready for it. A little small ball by these two teams. I think that'll try to probably end here by Coogan. Yep. Coogan hit it off the hands of McGladdery. 3 consecutive points now for Lincoln Way East. That was kind of a sloppy point there for both teams. Not their best volleyball. A block and a point for the Griffins. Mark Robalewski, Augustana bound with the big block and a timeout taken. The last one for Coach Mendoza and Neuqua Valley. With 7-7, now 11-7 in favor of the Griffins. And you see the brain trust there, the coaches on the left side, trying to figure out exactly how to finish this thing off. The Lincoln Way East football team with Rob Zvonar, the head football coach, won an 8A state championship earlier this year. So they're trying to bring home the school's second boys state championship of the season. They have a 4-point cushion in the third set. But as we've seen all weekend long, 4-point leads don't really matter, or deficits rather, to Neuqua. Lincoln Way East beat Loyola 23-14 in the 8A state championship game. Back around Thanksgiving time. Pyatt sends that one into the net. So here now is Mark Borghese, trailing 8-11. Neuqua needs a run. They need it now. Coogan has caught fire. He had a dink, followed up by 2 kills.
14, Mike Hurley back in. Carson Gentry back in, number 10. Louis Zavala, the serve, number 5.
Here comes Zavala. That hit the tape. Point for Lincoln Way East. 4 hits. And they have their largest lead of the set. It's 5. Oh, that one hit the bottom third of the net.
Jimmy Cardenas back in, and Danny Piscini back in, number 3. Francisco Camacho
We've seen some good liberos this weekend. Comas, every bit as good as any of them, and better than most. Quick set, Herlihy with the finish. McPhillips checks back in, along with O'Donnell for Lincoln Way East, and O'Donnell will serve. Well, the rotation is set up now for Neuqua Valley. Jeremy Grove is on the left side, which is where he feels most comfortable. So you will see the ball go to number 6 quite a bit here when Neuqua gets the opportunity. And a missed time. They went to Herlihy, and he zigged when the setter thought he was going to zag. The set, the block. I'm going to try again to McPhillips. Took a little something off that one. And net violation is going to be called against Calling. And that'll be a point for Lincoln Way East. A much needed point for the Griffins as Neuqua is starting to get a little momentum. 15-11, here is Boykin. And another kill. The numbers continue to pile up for Jeremy Grove. 15-12, and here's Grove, and he has been red hot from the service line. Herlihy. What have we said all match long? When East needs a point, they go to big number 14. Calling. Griffins up by 3, and here to serve is the sophomore, Sharosh.
To serve.
McPhillips, a wonderful dig by Schlegel. Boykin returns the favor. Calling always seems to find the right spot. Uncanny. Some kids just have that ability to always do the right thing, and Kevin Calling is one of those kids. Outside to McPhillips, and a much-needed point for the Griffins to stem the Neuqua Valley rally.
13, Jeremy Walsh in to serve. 11, George Coogan.
Jeremy Walsh will enter to serve. Coogan back in as well.
Cardenas back in.
That ball is long.
Serve sales long. 12, Kevin Calling with the serve.
Well, if there's ever a time to have Kevin Calling step up to serve for Neuqua, now would be that time. Grove, just over the top. Free ball here for Neuqua. See if they make Lincoln Way East pay. And they do. Mark Borghese makes it a 1-point game. Coach Fiore looked at his assistants and said, how many more timeouts do we have? They said just one, and he kept it in his back pocket. Good receive there by Pacini. Pyatt, blocked! Borghese! We're tied at 17. Timeout. Maybe a point too late for Fiore. 17 all. What a finish we are in store for.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously it's a very
These two head coaches are similar age, similar experience in terms of their current schools. Mendoza's been at Neuqua for 11 years with 302 victories. And Fiore has been at Lincoln Way East for 9 years with 290 victories. Actually, you could add one more to each one of those because they won their other matches today. So 303 for Mendoza, 291 for Fiore. $17 all, and
when play resumes.
Calling will continue to serve.
12, Kevin Collin will serve at 17. All.
Lincoln Way East led 16-12, 17-14. Back come the Wildcats as they always do. And Pyatt struggled with that receive, hit it over, and for some reason, Borghese hit it. And I thought he was standing out of bounds. So a break for the Griffins, and here's Pyatt. And that ball is in, but wait. They say point. No, they said it was out. Referee overruled the line judge, it looked like. 19-17 now, and Calling wants to come over and talk with the official on the stand. I don't think it was long. The official, the side judge on the far side, on the Neuqua side, said in. And Calling still having it out with the official. He's asking in a very animated way why the ball was called out when the referee, the line judge I should say, clearly said it was in. Well, back to action. Pyatt will serve. East up by 2.
At 19-17.
Grove from the back. Gets the point back.
Number 6. Mark Borghese to serve, number 3.
Borghese will serve now. Coogan! Coogan has been one of their most valuable hitters today.
14, Mike Hurley. He is in 5. Louis Savano to serve.
That was Coogan's 8th kill. Hurley with another kill.
14, Mike Hurley with the kill.
A 3-0 run here by the Griffins, and they are up by 3 now. What a shot from Jeremy Grove. Are you kidding me?
Jeremy Grove with the kill.
Nearly flat-footed, sent a laser
3.
into the far corner.
CD back in. 1, Francisco to serve.
Comas will serve. Down 2. Coogan again.
That was 11. George Coogan with the kill.
With all these Division I kids on the floor, Coogan, an NAIA player, says you don't need to be a D1 to dominate.
O'Donnell to serve.
22-19. 9 kills now for George, hitting over 600. Only Hurley, he has more with 11. That ball is out. Good call by the official. 22-20, and here comes Schlegel in to serve. This is where that senior experience will help. Sends a high knuckleball over. Herlihy, he was blocked, kept alive though by Grove. And Grove tried to repeat the actions of a moment ago, but hit this one long. Neuqua's out of timeout, so they can't call one here. They just have to play it out. East also out of timeouts, and here now is Blake Boykin. A dig, but too much for Brett O'Donnell to handle. Here is Jeremy Grove. Remember how he finished the second set. Actually, the first set with a couple of aces. And this one, an ace. He hit the tape, and it rolled over and fell in front of the Griffins. Everything is going right for Jeremy Grove. Neuqua within one now. That ball is out. Championship point for Lincoln Way East. Cassini to serve for the championship. McPhillips sends the Griffins to another state championship. The celebration is on for the boys in blue and black from Frankfort. Lincoln Way East, your state champions, in a classic championship match, winning 20-25, 25-22, 25-22. Some great individual performances, some great coaching, but I got to give it to all the fans that came out here tonight. This place was crazy. Lincoln Way East hit 364 in the title game. Neuqua 190. Mike Herlihy with 11 kills. Will McPhillips had 10. 8 for George Coogan. For Neuqua Valley, 19 more kills for Jeremy Grove. He will finish this tournament with 71 kills over the 3 games. You try to look back and see what happened, how it happened, and why it happened. And I think the most puzzling thing about this particular match was that Lincoln Way East was leading the end of the first set, but then Neuqua Valley scored 10 of the last 11. But after that, the Griffins didn't take control of this match, but kind of figured, you know what, we let that first set get away. We better figure this out now, and they did. And boy, did they figure it out. So Lincoln Way East wins its 39th match of the year. They go to 39-3. Neuqua Valley ends up with a record of 33-8. For Neuqua, they will take home their second place trophy. That's the best finish ever. 2/3 and now a second. And for the Griffins, a second state championship. This one will sit right next to the state championship trophy from 2014. And it's the 4th trophy in school history, with 2 firsts, a second from a year ago, and a 4th place finish in 2007. Congratulations to the Griffins from Lincoln Way East, your 2018 IHSA Boys Volleyball State Champions, with a 20-25, 25-22, 25-22 victory over Neuqua Valley. For our entire crew on the IHSA TV network, I'm Scott Slocum. So long from Hoffman Estates.
In addition, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank our state finals officials for this. First, our floor officials, Darnell Jones, Kristen Krizak, Connie Scott, and Zach Wiles. Our line judges, Tara Dickerson, Eric Krizak, Tim McKinnon, and Barb Zavanek. And our bench officials, Julie Caldwell, Louis Green, Tim Monahan, Mike Reedy, Mark Trepp, and Ed Vesely. And of course, our head, Nancy Nestor. Can we have a nice hand for all of our officials for this tournament? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I direct your attention to midcourt for the presentation of the second place runner-up trophy and the championship trophies. At this time, please meet the Wildcats of Neuqua Valley High School, who finished the 2018 season in second place with a final record of 33 wins and 8 losses. The superintendent is Dr. Karen Sullivan. Assistant Principal Lance Fuhrer. Athletic Director Brandon Atkins. Once again, our awards are being handed out by Assistant Executive Director IHSA Stacy Lambert and Hoffman Estates High School Athletic Director Steve Lackney. The trainer Denise Alder. Next is head coach Eric Mendoza. Assistant coach Mallory Hachiguchi. Assistant coach Brian Jenkins. Assistant coach Greg Hedrick. And assistant coach Kristen Cannell. Now let's meet the players from Neuqua Valley once again. Number 1, Francisco Comas. Number 2, Matt Coyne. Number 3, Mark Borghese. Number 4, Jack Shuey. Number 5, Will Hoffner. Number 6, Jeremy Grove. Number 7, Matthew Ahrens. Number 8, Ryan McGlattery. Number 9, Gabe Sharash. Number 10, Carson Gentry. Number 11, Andrew Slagle. Number 12, Kevin Calling. Number 13, Raza Rahman. Number 14, Tom Blankshine. Number 50, Jeremy Cardenas. Number 17, Wyatt Wenzel. And number 20, Chris Blankshine. And now will Coach Eric Mendoza and the captains of the Neuqua Valley Wildcats please step forward to receive the second place trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Wildcats of Neuqua Valley High School, the Illinois High School Association Boys State Volleyball Finals runner-ups. Congratulations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please meet the Griffins of Lincoln Way East High School, who finished the 2018 year as champions with a final record of 39 wins and 3 losses. First, the principal of Lincoln Way East, Dr. Sharon Mahalik. The athletic director, Mark Vanderkoy. The trainer, Jeff Carr. Head coach of the Griffins is Christopher Fiore. Assistant coach, Jesse Cora. Assistant coach, Brian Danielson. Assistant coach, Andy Wingate. Now let's meet the players. Number 2, Blake Boykin. Number 3, Danny Piscini. Number 5, Louis Zavala. Number 6, Ike Mahajan. Number 7, Owen Doyle. Number 8, Ian Pyatt. Number 9, Caden Wise. Number 10, Trevor Lewis. Number 11, George Coogan. Number 12, Grayson Cox. Number 13, Jeremy Walsh. Number 14, Mike Perlehy. Number 15, Mark Robleski. Number 16, Will McPhillips. Number 17, Tommy Dong. And number 18, Brent O'Donnell. Now will head coach Christopher Fiore and the captains of Lincoln Way East please step forward to receive the first place trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Griffins of Lincoln Way East High School, Illinois High School Association's Boys State Volleyball Final champions. Congratulations. At this time, we invite the fans to come out and...
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Pool Corp. Create your ultimate backyard. Visit swimmingpool.com, the outdoor living experts.
Watching these kids grow up is amazing, but keeping up with a growing family can be a challenge. 3 boys need a lot of school supplies and sports gear, so we started using our family pumpkin farm to help us keep up. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation. It's my personal responsibility.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for your family's future isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find a representative near you at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com. And by Busey Bank. Busey, your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
We started growing pumpkins and selling pumpkins in a roadside stand the first year my 10-year-old was born. People come, pick out their pumpkins, and they put their money in the box. We have the kids help out on the farm, and they get to keep the money for their college savings. With my kids and my customers, my goal is to improve their situation.
With Country Financial, if you just take simple steps, preparing for college isn't as overwhelming as you think. Find an authorized representative near you at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
This portion of the game sponsored by Biaggi's, where carryout and curbside pickup make it easy to enjoy the great taste of Biaggi's at home. Visit Biaggi's online at biaggi's.com.